Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here in my basement freezing my motherfucking balls off, and we're talking about the show, the TV show, August 12th. Don't forget it, BT Plus. Me going to the awards, and Quisha fucking Lord, that bitch Quisha had to put my tooth back in my mouth.
I forgot about that already. What the
Just listen, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Quisha can do anything. I think she's a Jesus with a vagina. We'll be back after this commercial. Hey y'all.
Are you okay?
One day we're gonna have enough money for a studio and I ain't gotta be sitting in my motherfucking theater room freezing or the ducts of hell. Yeah, I'm okay. I just got back. I went to the BET Awards. Did y'all see it?
Yes, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I felt really fat, and then I realized on the video that my pants scrunched between my ass, and I'm like, God damn! It looked like my pants was high water, but when I realized that my pants was up my ass, and nobody told me my pants was stuck in between my ass, so it looked like they were hijacked in the bag. But
The whole red carpet, or just on a video?
no, just on the video, and it was so crazy, y'all. The red carpet was so crazy. It was stressful for one thing, getting ready for it. I gotta tell y'all from the beginning. So getting ready for it, right? So about a month ago, I had a root canal. I told you about the bitch. Stepped in my mouth.
You remember that?
Yeah, the refunded root canal, yeah.
So I'm eating a now later and a fucking cap fall off, right? So I take
Annihilator?
a
Now
later.
and later.
Now and later. I call it now later. So that's what we call it.
Mount up.
It just kind of ran together.
Yeah, ran together now later. So make a long story short, God damn it, hold on. So anyway, I'm eating a now later in the fucking cap. You ready?
We've
The
all
cap
been
fall.
ready.
Okay. So the cap fall off, right? Shut the fuck up. So the cap fall off, right? So I said, I took the cap, I put it in my teeth. I said, Quisha make teeth. She know how to put the cap back on.
She's resourceful. Yeah.
So I said,
On the red carpet.
hey, she'll put the cap back in my mouth. So I said, Quisha. So we walk out, and then she lady, my PR person, well, it's not time. Go back to your room. While I'm in the room, I'm looking in the mirror. I said, oh, bitch, I forgot my tooth. I got to put my tooth.
What in Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah.
The Clampets go to the red carpet.
So I got the poly grip to put my cap back on, right? This bitch put my motherfucking tooth on backward, and the K9 was inside my mouth, stabbing my tongue.
I'm going to look at
So
all
I
the
said-
pictures.
So I'm biting on it. I said, I think this on wrong, Quisha. By this time, y'all, she got so much poly grip up in the top of my lip. The motherfucker looked like I had done dipped snuff. It had gotten hard. My lip got hard. I said, I don't think we doing this shit right. So that bitch trying to act like she know what she doing. She takes some tweezers. We trying to get the motherfucking cap back out my mouth because it turned backwards, right? on backwards.
You were smiling at none of these pictures either.
Hell no, because we had to leave the cap at the house. Leave the cap at the house.
How was this a good idea? Like,
Because the dentist, when I said, hey, my cap fell out because I forgot I had a cap and I ate a nail and knocked it out. He said, just buy some toothpaste, make sure it's dry, put it on, it'll hold up there, right? Or you can just come back in and get it put back on. I said, I ain't got time to come back. I just buy some poly grip. So I said, well, poly grip work? They work for people with fake teeth. He said, yeah, nigga. Quisha put some motherfucking poly grip in my motherfucking mouth. So now we running late. Because now we trying to get all that poly grip out the top of my motherfucking gum, down my throat, up on the roof of my mouth. I said, Quisha, I think we used too much motherfucking poly grip. This shit done got hard like cement in my mouth. The tooth on backwards. We get the tooth off, the cap off. Now we got to turn this motherfucker around. We never did get it on. Because I don't know what the fuck Quisha would do. I said, I said,
she's not a medical professional. That's
but she make teeth.
No, she doesn't.
no,
She
She
made
makes
her,
wigs.
she made her friend some teeth in the microwave. I just knew she could put a fucking professional cap back on.
Do you hear yourself?
Man,
Go
That was a good idea
the
to-
BET Awards and you getting teeth made from a hairstylist in a microwave.
no. My tooth was already fucking made. I just needed it back on. So now I'm up there scraping, I'm brushing and scraping. That shit hard to get out when it hard. So I'm up there trying to get all that pollen out my motherfucking mouth. They blowing my phone. Your car down. I said, fuck that car, nigga. My motherfucking lip is stuck together. So and it was real ashy and shit. So I get it was so fucking hard. I said, bitch, I should have known you couldn't put the teeth back in my mouth.
Yeah, you should have known. Yeah, right.
She should have told you.
But she kept
You
saying,
got to
"I can
listen
put
to
it
your
back."
interstitials.
She kept saying, I can put the teeth back. I can put it back. I can put it back. So I'm thinking she can put my tooth back. If I'd have known the bitch couldn't put the tooth back, I just went to the den and let him put the cap back on. Now I'm on the red carpet. Look like I done had a stroke on one side of my mouth. I was like, oh. I don't want nobody to zoom in and say, man, Pat got a little shorty teeth in her mouth. A little nigga in her mouth. So it was the whole time.
All because you had an annihilator.
Yeah, all because I now like, and I kept that fucking cap. I put it in my bra. I said, I'm gonna make sure Quisha put this cap back on, and it did not
You had a
work out.
crown in your bra during the BET Awards.
I did. I sure did. I tried everything to get that goddamn tooth back on so I can smile, to the side, but I couldn't. So I thought, hey, how you doing?
Are you excited to be here?
I'm excited to be here, goddamn it. And then when I got like excited, oh, bitch, close your mouth. You missed it too. What? I don't give a fuck. Sit down. Yeah.
Anytime a child is in her presence, sit down. There's toddlers sitting in front of the cameras.
So we ended up going to the after the BET Awards, which was really interesting because I didn't know any fucking body. And we was down on like the floor where the celebrity. I saw Ciara. Ciara actually said, I said, Ciara, do you remember me? And she said, Ciara, the singer that is. And she said, I think I do. I said, I'm Miss Pat. You used to work for me at the Dawn. She said, I remember you. She said, I just had an interview and they asked me, have I ever had a job? And I told them I sold hot dogs at the stadium one time. I was like, that was for me, Ciara, remember?
Wait, you employed Ciara at one point?
She went to school with Ashley.
That's awesome.
They played orchestra together. They was in the orchestra club together, and Ciara was a cheerleader.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so, and she actually remembered me. Miss Patty. I said, it's Patty it is. Don't be calling no damn Miss Patty. And I saw Jennifer Hudson.
Uh-huh.
I saw a lot of rappers that I did not, Lil Baby, Lil Woozy, Uzi Toozy, all kind of motherfuckers. But the one that got me was Lil Nas. That nigga shut it down. That nigga came down the red carpet. He looked like, he looked like he walking on stilts in a dress. You know, stilts with them clowns be walking on.
Right.
He walked down that motherfucking aisle. I say, well, goddamn, Lil Nas, you done shot this motherfucker down. You making all the real hoes look bad.
Was he dressed like a unicorn or what? I saw the...
No, his first outfit was a dress. He changed 3 times. He had this beautiful, long, flowing dress. It was blue, looked like some your grandmama curtains, and it looked like it was heavier than a motherfucker. It like
Your grandmama's curtain.
you know your grandmama them old ass flower curtains.
Yeah.
Looked like somebody took them down and made Lil Nas a dress. And he come walking through there. His skin was flowing. He was beautiful. And so I said something to him, and I was like, I looked over at the real woman. I said, "That's fucked up when a nigga look better than all of us." I said, "He look better than all of us. He make her look like we got baby mama bodies." And he had no titties, so he just wore it like flat chested, but he was beautiful. Then he went and changed into this bell bottom outfit. Again, looked like he used somebody's curtains. And he looked like his heels probably was as tall as my grandkid. And he was walking through that motherfucker like he didn't give a 2 shit fuck.
He got a lot of flack for what he did on that performance.
No, what was crazy, so I'm sitting at the table with Jordan and Ashley, right? And we sitting there, and when he kissed the boy, I was enjoying his performance. I wasn't really familiar with the song, but I'm sitting there enjoying his performance, and all of a sudden he kissed the boy. I said, "No, Nas, you on TV?" And Ashley and Jordan like, "Yes, yes." I said, "I forgot I was sitting with the gays."
She went full Chick-fil-A.
So I had to say, "Yes, Lil Nas, kiss it, do it, Lil Nas," because he shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He shocked the shit out of me. So it was really good. Like I said, I didn't.
Shit,
Yeah, no, it was huge. It looks like a painting. It's a mural. It's like...
That's the dress you were talking about.
like a Japanese painting or
like an old grandma curtain. Yeah, that's what he had on.
He's wearing a placemat.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, you draw on those.
Yeah, it was beautiful. He was beautiful in it too. His skin was flowing. I was like, "Ooh, that's what you look like when you get money." I can't wait till I get some money so my skin can glow. and the performances, I don't know what they look like at home, but they was really good there in person.
yeah.
I saw Big Joe. What's his name? Joe, the rapper.
I don't know shit about.
What's the Joe rapper name? Fat Joe.
Fat
He ain't
Joe.
fat no more. We be out your side.
Oh. I thought it was a new nigga. I know
Medium
Fat
Joe.
Joe.
I saw DJ Khaled,
Okay.
Issa Rae, Maxine Waters. I got a video. I'm about to send it to y'all. So Maxine Waters walked by. First I walked down there by her. I said, "You remember me, Maxine? I took a picture of you outside a restaurant." She's like, "Not really." I said, "At your age, that's what I expect you to say." So she get up and she walked by. I said, "Maxine, I'm gonna get Ashley. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get Ashley send y'all the video for the podcast." I said, "Maxine," she said, "My girl, you funny." I said, "No, you tell Al Sharpton to leave these young bitches alone. Stop losing all that weight, and he need to eat something other than a carrot." She looked back. I said, "Yeah, tell me to leave all that young pussy alone, Maxine." She said, "Oh my God," and walked off.
You told a congressman.
This nigga Ray.
What's she doing? What did she say to Jimmy Carter?
She could have spoke truth to power. She
Right.
gonna tell Al Sharpton
Not to eat a carrot.
What the fuck?
To eat a carrot. He's so
about-
fucking skinny.
All the positive messages, and you worried about Al Sharpton? Fuck Al
I mean,
Sharpton.
but his head look like his head look like it about to pop off his body. It's so big.
He has lived his life. We don't need to say
I know. I
Al
said,
Sharpton.
tell him to say some pussy for somebody else. Al Sharpton getting all the young pussy.
Her mind just goes back to, I like Al Sharpton when he was heavy.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, when he was
funny.
fat with his comb back and the perm that always need to be retouched.
Oh, here he is.
Speaking of Al Sharpton,
Speaking of fat Al Sharpton.
Get the fuck off me! I'm podcast. Get the fuck off me, nigga! I don't give a fuck about you. You just want some money, bitch. Fuck off me. Shut your big ass off me. Yeah. Well, you better hug these dollars down here on the floor, nigga, because that's who taking it. Sure will. Turn around. Shoot your daddy. He ain't worth a shit.
They have Nerf guns. I don't think she meant shoot him.
Nah, huh? Now, can you go back there and sit down and leave me the fuck alone? God damn. Nigga, it's hot there. It's cold now. Here, get the fuck out, fat
It's
nigga.
77. It's not 90 degrees.
Why you got on them church
nigga
shoes?
came
What
in
the
like
fuck
a
you
wrecking
doing
ball.
Oh, yeah.
Them who?
The black Kool-Aid man.
He talking about this. I said, he's talking about this some Stacey Owens, the name of his shoes.
Stacey Adams, the governor?
That's Stacey Abrams,
Oh.
and she's not the governor.
Oh, she says she is.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck is happening?
Just because the shoe black, you gonna think that's a black bitch on his feet?
They're not that big. These are Brooks running shoes. Yeah.
What?
That's the nigga in Shawshank who had the bird.
Who is it? Damn, why you always talking about white people like Brooks? They like Brooks. It give him courage. Nah, ain't never gonna make him feel like he can run fast.
I have wide feet, unless I race against you.
Did you say you have
still
wide feet or white feet?
Wide feet, but white feet too.
I was like, what does that mean? I have white feet.
You gonna shoot your brother in the head, you crazy son of a bitch. Put that shit down.
I don't know what is happening. I drove an hour for this. You can't time out, nigga. It's a podcast. What are you doing?
God. Won't you get the fuck out with your ugly and gay babies?
There's nothing wrong with being gay. Don't talk about You just gay.
These aren't even the crackheads. These are her grandkids.
I'm gonna stop by and say hey.
Well, good. Go take your Stacey Abrams on upstairs. You ain't gonna ask me for a motherfucker, say, you fat bitch.
Don't forget to vote.
I don't give a fuck. Well, that shit gonna impact you, bitch. I'm in the right tax bracket. Don't vote. You don't vote, you don't get no stimulus check. You missing tooth ass nigga.
He's missing a tooth?
Many.
Yeah, they.
Where you been?
Here you-
Let's just take
Where
a
you
break
going with the
real
beanbag?
quick. We'll be right back. She's something else.
I don't know what's going on today.
It's like a full moon.
Well, we leaving for vacation. That could be. We all probably overdue for a fucking vacation.
Are you leaving today?
When is podcast coming out?
Tuesday.
Oh, I'll be back. Yeah. Never had a nigga break in my house. I want you to know this was a week ago. I'm back. Don't you bring your ass to my motherfucking house. It's the weirdest shit has been happening. Somebody left. I don't know if anybody. I hope nobody know where I stay at. But somebody been sending me Chick-fil-A gift cards.
Really? Why are you
Yeah.
sending them to her? Dion and I need it more.
I know, and I'm asking my husband, what these Chick-fil-A's? I don't
And how
know.
do they have your address? That's the really
I
scary
think
part.
it's somebody who knows me, like
Okay.
in my community, who know I like Chick-fil-A. Because I know I performed someplace. I think it was, I can't remember what state I was in, because I think it was Nashville or either Phoenix. Some young man, really nice, sweet young man, brought me a Hobby Lobby gift card. I just want to tell you thank you. I appreciate it, and I used it this week to make some more Disney ears hat.
Like, are you into crafting now? What did
No,
you make?
I don't have time to craft. I do like crafting, but my neighbor made a bunch of Disney ears. See, what it is with me, I'm cheap, right? And I went on
And
Pinterest.
bougie at the same time. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's strategically bougie. That's what.
So I went on
understand.
I went on Pinterest, and I wanted the hat with the little Mickey ears, look with the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And they said $35 a hat. Well, it's a bunch of motherfuckers going on the trip. My friend ain't got no $35. So I hit up a neighbor who I know can sew, and I was like, "Hey, can you make these hats?" She was like, "Oh, sure, I can make these hats." Judy McDonough, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Miss Judy. And she made the fucking hats for way better and a good price that I could afford.
Nice.
And I paid her even more. I was like, well, I'd rather give it to her up the street than give it to somebody else. So I just got Miss Judy to make them. And then and I went all out. So I bought net fans for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I put all their characters on them. I bought headsets, all their characters on that. Everybody had to have a thing to hold their credit cards. That's Mickey ears. Oh my God, we got 3 T-shirts. The T-shirt
It's so
coming
sweet.
home.
Like, it's.
The T-shirt coming home, right? I wanted to show it, but I unpacked it. The T-shirt I have a T-shirt for flying out.
Okay.
And I have a T-shirt for coming home.
For everybody as a group?
Everybody's a group.
Okay.
And coming home, my T-shirt said, I told my kids don't ask for shit. We just left Disney. And the kid shirt said, my mama told us don't ask for shit.
Does it actually say SHIT?
No, it got the little emoji with a heart on it. The
Okay.
shit emoji.
Nice.
So I think we're gonna break the internet with these T-shirts.
I think so.
I think it's the cutest shit.
It
My mom
is.
put shit on the kids.
I love it.
So we have
How long are you going to be there?
a week.
A week at Disney. With how many people?
It's a total of 18 of us.
That doesn't. Is that relaxing to you?
Well, no, it's actually more than 18. It's 18 that at the resort with me. It's actually another 10, so it's about 28 of us. Yeah, I like it. I like to spend time with family and friends because I don't have a lot of family. Everybody already know that other than my immediately family. So I like it. I really do.
If you work at Disney, it's too late to request time off.
Fuck you, Dion. I mean, I enjoy people. I enjoy family. So that's how I get a family feel.
Yeah.
So my friend Tracy is going and her family is going. Cortland is going and his family is going. And me and my family is going. And then my friend Carmen is going. So, you know. And then next year I said, I always like to do the same trip twice. At least twice.
Mm-hmm.
And so next year I'm already planning I like to do my trips on the 4th of July too.
Right.
And so I'm going to try to get about 60 people to come go with us.
Before you know it, it's gonna be the Miss Pat vacation cruise.
Would you ever do a cruise?
Since Tom Joyner's out of the running now.
Yeah, I do a
Join the
cruise.
Miss Pat Fantastic Voyage.
I'd be Miss Pat Disney Fantastic Voyage. 'Cause I don't know why I'm addicted to Disney. I don't know how the fuck. I didn't even know Disney World existed when I was little.
Really? Did you
No.
watch like Disney cartoons or?
I don't know if
Mickey
they're. I
Mouse?
just watched Smurfs.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
They're not
Disney?
No,
No.
I think
That was
Warner
nobody.
Brothers.
I watched the Smurf. I mean, Mickey Mouse wasn't a big thing when I was coming up. Well, we didn't. My mama probably didn't turn that shit on because she didn't want us to dream that hard.
When was the first time you went to Disney?
When I got with my husband and my niece ran track down there, I'll never forget it. So I was working at General Motors and I was a medical assistant at the time. My husband was doing construction. No, we were both working at General Motors and we worked all of this overtime because my niece she ran track, so she made it to the Junior Olympics. And I had my sister 4 kids, and at the time I had 2 kids, Ashley and I kids, so I had 6 kids. When our early 20s, we drove our green Montero down there. We saved all of this money. At the time, Disney was $50. This is how long it was. $50 a kid to get in. I had 6 kids, and I remember getting in there, and we took them to the park, and we we probably saved $5,000 for hotel food, thinking that's gonna get us all back. Nigga, we came back probably with $20 at the gas. We probably pulled back in our driveway with $20. But I remember being there, and I'm sitting in there waiting on a ride. I can't remember what ride it was. And this white lady said, Is those your kids? I swore my hand to God. I said, yeah, these, because I never told people these were my niece's kids. I always said they was all my kids, and you could tell I was in my early 20s. And she's like, this is when I knew white people was crazy. She said, how was you able to afford to get all of you in here? And I said, bitch, I work. And that's what I said. Who the fuck asked them kind of question other than me?
Yeah, right. I met the enemy and it's myself.
I was like, bitch, I work.
She was like, "That can't be your kids, them baby kids."
They was not bad. They was well behaved. Like, I would take them places and people like, they're well behaved. And I said, because I told them I'm going to fuck them up if they act up in here.
They weren't well behaved. They were terrified.
Right, yeah.
But however the fuck, they wasn't clamming. Would you rather have terrified kids or a kid that clamming up here? You ever been to a place and the kid all up on the counter?
Yes.
And you like, and then they're
Place
exploring
where kids are
themselves.
being
Well,
kids.
bitch,
Yeah.
huh?
I said a place where kids are being kids.
The doctor's office?
There
No.
are kids everywhere.
But let me tell you something. I can walk in there with them 4 kids I got upstairs. I don't play that shit. Set your motherfucking ass down.
You do
would
that at
never
home.
I'm with her. Like
But
there's a time and a place, and you need to look.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying is when you go to a place that's supposed to be fun for everybody, it's like, you know.
Well, that's Disney.
Yeah.
But if you go, I was at the eye doctor, and this kid was all behind the thing, and the mama just sitting there on her phone. I was like, I wanted to take and hit this motherfucking kid in the throat. I'm like, you gotta be a fucking fool to let your child run around like this. I don't play that shit. I tell her, you want the good mama, you want the suburban mama, or you want the ghetto mama. It's your choice. Whoever the fuck you crank up is who I can turn into. I am an Oscar winner, motherfucking mama beater.
Mama beater.
Yes. Well, how you want it? So you would never see my kids out of place. And if you do, I say, hey, I check them right there. I fuck you up. I don't give a fuck about being in public. I don't give a fuck. Turn your motherfucking ass around, Yolanda. I told her that in Birds the other day. I said, you think I'm playing? Which bitch do you want today?
That usually checks them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Loud
have no
noises.
But you can go places. I was on a plane. I was coming back here, and this baby had to be at least 1, maybe 2 years old. And it was literally just, ah! Ah! I said, she don't slap the shit out of that motherfucking baby. He was just screaming he would take his binky and throw it out of his mouth and scream. And he was so fat and so juicy. I'd have took that nigga to the bathroom and beat 10 pounds off his thighs. When I got through beating that nigga ass,
Would've
that
needed
pepper
those
would have
thighs
been
like
wet.
the dough they are.
Q and I people like, she's in there. She's in there.
He was literally throwing his binky out screaming. Ah! Ah! I said, you just gonna let him cry? oh, I would have fucked him up.
Yeah, there's certain places where you got to check your kid no matter what.
You do have to check them because if you don't, I mean, I've seen kids. Well, oh my God, I've seen these. I'm not saying. I mean, they come in all races, but I saw 2 Mexican kids with some boots on, and the motherfucker.
Mexicans wearing boots.
Dora the Explorer.
Have you seen that Holly Sadiq joke thing?
Yeah, that just made me. I saw them in Burlington, and they was tearing that motherfucker up with them boots. They was running through the clothesline. They was running through the clothes, up through the clothes. You know how you the clothes are hanging?
Yeah.
They was running like they was hiding through trees and shit, just knocking shit down. And the mama just shopping like she didn't even see her Mexican baby with the boots stepping on everything. Me just and the boots was pointed. I was like, oh, I would kill these motherfuckers. I would kill them. To a point where I said, ma'am, your kids knocking the clothes down. And she said, da, 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 and they just kept running. What the fuck she
That
said?
new Spanish.
Official translation not included.
I'm just saying. I mean, I beat the shit out of mine. I mean, and I threatened them 2 or 3 times, and then I put my hands on. I don't have to do a lot of whooping these days.
Yeah, they're like old. I mean, how old's the youngest?
7.
7. Yeah. I mean, by that time they know.
She said the sweetest thing to me. Well, last time I was home, she said, so I know you guys are not my mom and daddy. Who's my mom?
Mm-hmm.
And Raymond said, don't start, Saisha!
Don't start.
Raymond don't be want to talk about his mama. Raymond said, look, bitch, we don't live a crack house. We living good. Fuck that bitch. Don't be bringing that bitch up. Every time you bring her up, he's like, don't start! Don't say that! Like, I'm so, what the fuck is wrong, Raymond?
We have Nintendo DSs. Shut up.
I swear, me and my husband just started laughing. He said, I'm only asking a question. I know they're not my mother and father. I said, you know,
She sounded just like.
you want to be serious because the baby want to. She's 7 now, y'all. She know I'm not a fucking mom. She called me auntie, but she also called us mom and dad. And she hear everybody else calling us auntie.
Right.
So she just came into the room and said, I know you guys are not my mom and daddy. Who the fuck is my mom? So Raymond said, before I can answer, he said, don't start, Saisha! Saisha! I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? My husband said, that's it. Remember being at the crack house. He said, bitch, don't you take us back. Don't you take us back that goddamn crack house.
That's so funny.
So I think I'm going to have to explain her. I know I'm not your mama, but I don't know where the bitch at.
Like, that hasn't kind of, like, there's so many people around that hasn't kind of, she hasn't picked up on that yet. Like, who her mom is, what they're doing here. Or do people like not want to? That's not my conversation to have with her.
Well, I mean, she know we not her mom, but we don't. I don't talk bad about their mom. I don't say she on drugs, she left y'all. We just don't talk about them. You know, if she come up, you know, they don't discuss her. If she do come up, I would say that, you know, she has some issues and just be thankful I was able to step in for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna bash her because hopefully one day that she do get herself, that she won't get them back because I permanent custody, but you know, hopefully one day she will get herself together where she want to build a relationship with them.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to do is destroy their minds against her.
Of course. Yeah.
So I learned this from my husband. He said, you don't have to tell your kids that their daddy is a piece of shit. If he's really a piece of shit, they'll learn on their own.
It's
and that's exactly what happened between Ashley and her daddy.
Right.
You know, so I'm never going to talk bad about her. You know, the kids are here. I've had them for 7 years. Ain't shit I can do. You know,
Kind of also is like in her position with what she's going through. It's like a disease. It's almost like she can't help it. You know, I'm sure she can, but it's it's not that easy. You know, it's not
I
a
think
black or
any
white.
addiction is bad. You know, it's hard to crack. I mean, I look at myself like this. I'm no better than their mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to certain shit like pocketbooks, hair, Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit costs me money.
Yeah.
I don't suck dicks for purses. But
How bad would it have to
I'm
get?
mad you just compared drug addiction to Chick-fil-A and hair.
What would you do for a waffle fry?
Nothing
That
for
might
you,
be
white
the book.
bitch.
I just happen to have a waffle fry right here, Miss Pat.
I'm sorry.
Nothing for
That
you, you
is
fat
not
bitch.
the same at all.
Yes, it is.
No,
dear.
it is. No one has ever been like, you know what? I'm about to abandon my kids because I can't stop
You
going
have
to Chick-fil-A.
you have
That is not a thing.
you have preferences and money. You don't have a life altering addiction.
Let's see. Do I want to take the kids to school or go buy another handbag? No one's made that decision.
Well, some people have, Dion. Some people say, well, I gotta have this handbag instead of paying my mortgage. And so a lot of people lose their fucking homes and their apartments and shit because they trying to keep up with what's going on in the world. Don't you agree? People out here literally cannot pay their rent because they too busy trying to get the next this and that, the next car, to look good for social media. That's the world that we live in. Yeah. So that is true. People do lose their kid. You ever heard of somebody say, you take a fine bitch out the club and go home and the bitch ain't got no furniture and the house dirty? Because she put her priority on her clothes and her handbag instead of fixing up the house and probably paying the fucking bills and no food in the refrigerator, the kids looking like shit. It's like a mama who walked down the street and mama look good as fuck, but the kid look raggedy. Yeah. So that is an addiction. When you trying to look and feel a certain way for yourself.
They still have their. I'm saying
Somebody have probably lost their kid. Let me say this to you. So I was in jail with a lady named Brenda one time, right? Real pretty lady. I cannot think of Brenda's last name. She the one that taught me the word.
Yeah, I mean, let's not put Brenda on blast here.
Yeah, no, she don't know who that is. But I'll never forget, she the one who taught me the word redundant. She's very educated. Kiss my ass.
It was my first 3-syllable word.
No, entrepreneur was. She taught me the word redundant. I'm never gonna lie to y'all. That's why I learned that. She used to write my letters to my boyfriend, Travis, when I was in jail. And he was like, I thought you dropped out of school. I said, I didn't write them letters. She wrote them letters from some tater chips. I just don't know what to say. Fuck is y'all laughing at?
It's funny. Tater chips. Not even tater chips. It's great.
But anyway, let me tell you.
You can get anything in prison if you have tater chips.
She wrote them. I gave her my tater chip, and she ate it. She wrote the letter.
I love it.
And so anyway.
What's it going to take for you to write these letters for me? Them Doritos over there.
So anyway, Brenda was very pretty, and she was in jail for professional check forger, right? And she told me
she'd gone pro.
Yeah, and I didn't know she was in jail for professional check
with the
forger.
first pick in the check forging draft.
That was in the early 90s.
Macon County selects
the Sacramento check forgers.
I'm telling you, listen to me.
It doesn't matter. It's so, this is the professional one.
I'm sorry, continue.
Sorry, it's just funny.
I don't know why them bitches laugh. But anyway, she was in jail for professional check forge, right? And so I became her friend. I don't know. I just like Brenda. She would teach me words like redundant and shit like that. And I would give her my tater chips. And but to make a long story short, Brenda told me she only had 2 kids, right? And she was highly educated, and she gave me her phone number, so I got out before she did. So I was like, okay, I like Brenda. There was another girl that hung out with us too. I cannot think her name. The bitch got back on dope and stole my coat. I'm not lying to you.
Nobody believe you.
And she stole my motherfucking black trench coat. I want to kill that bitch. But anyway, I called Brenda mama, right? And Brenda had a breast implants. And that's the first time I ever seen somebody with breast implants. So I said, how do they put the titties in the titties? And she and she showed me the cut up under there and they cut down the nipple. And so we became really good friends. And make a long story short, when I called her mama said she was still in jail. And she had got like 5 years and asked me, what did Brenda tell me? I said, well, she told me she only had 2 kids. Brenda had 5 motherfucking kids. She had been to jail so many times for check forging and all kind of bullshit. She was not the bitch I was sitting in jail who was teaching me redundant after I got through talking to her mama.
She was a liar?
Yes. And she used to talk about, like, she said, I remember she was like, yeah, because my car, I think she had a Mercedes. She said, yeah, my car and this is so crazy now because every time I readjust my air in my car, I think of Brenda. She said, my car got air conditioning. You can cut it off on your side, and I can just have it going on my side. And I was so dumb. I was like, where they make that car at?
Climate control.
My old Cadillac didn't have that. Nigga just blew on everybody.
Right.
So, but she told me she had a Mercedes Benz, she had a BMW. She had told me all of these lies about her. And when I got out here, the bitch had 5 kids. She don't take care of her kid. Her mama told me everything. Her mama said she have this persona that she thinks she have to keep up for the world. And that was Brenda.
Sad.
Very pretty, very tall, nice looking lady. And very educated. She was very educated, you can tell. But she lived for something different. Like, you would have never thought this bitch had 5 kids. And her mama said she gets so mad because she would only claim 2 of the kids. And she had 5 motherfucking kids. So, yeah, that is an addiction. People do shit, buy purses. It's like, I think...
It's self-destructive behavior, like self-cutting.
Yeah, it's like trying to be accepted. It's the same thing. Like crackhead, they smoke crack to go into another world. They see shit we don't see. It's a feeling that you can't get back, they say.
Yeah.
So
I agree that people are addicted to all types of things.
Yes.
What I was saying was
They
you
lose
can't
their
compare Chick-fil-A to crack. That's all I was saying.
if you eat enough of it, you can.
Can't
Is it
wait till
taking
Chris
all your
Rock's in
money?
that movie.
Is it taking all your money?
No, somebody's sending you gift cards. You're not
Well,
even
I'm
paying.
saying. Everything can be addicted. Now,
I wonder if it's so. There's this kid who his dad owns one of the Chick-fil-A's locally and offered to bring us to cater Chick-fil-A to any event that we had locally. If that kid's listening, hit me up because we got an event coming up.
What Chick-fil-A his daddy on?
I don't remember, but it was local. I think it wasn't this. It wasn't this one.
Okay, great. And don't forget, y'all, my show come out August 12th, BET Plus. I can't fucking wait for y'all to see these 10 episodes. I am so anxious for you guys to see this shit. It's just, it's going to be wild.
Can we take a break and then come back and talk about the TV show? Because you haven't talked about that on the show yet.
What do you want to know about the TV show?
Well, I just think you haven't talked about August 12th. It's coming out. We haven't talked about that on the show.
I've gotten a lot of people ask me, is it dropping all at once?
It's dropping all 10 episodes, August 12th. It's actually August 11 at 11:59 when it turns 12 o'clock. It should be on the fucking app. I cannot. Y'all start from the first episode. When you get to the finale, it's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, go screenshot the artwork, share it with your friends. It's really important for people to help.
It's one of those shows too where each episode kind of blends in, but they're not. It's like it's not necessarily a running theme, but there's like underlying
running, yeah.
That all merged by the final episode.
Yeah.
And I think it's now just beginning to start to hit me to think, this shit is getting a little real now.
Nigga, what? You filmed the whole thing? You didn't think it was real?
I mean, I thought it was real, but I ain't paying no attention to the shit. It work for me is you get it done, you keep moving. You know what I mean?
Is it because now everybody's going to see it and be able to comment on it? It's kind of been hidden.
Yeah, it kind of been hidden, so everybody know about it now.
Okay, yeah.
And then like when they showed it on BET the other night at the awards, you got to see what people they've really compared it to Theo. It's not Theo, I swear. This is Theo 2.0. I'm down for it. No, it's not Theo. Okay, I'm telling you, it's not Theo. Just wait till you fucking watch some episodes.
It's definitely not Theo.
Theo was a good show,
especially because of your other cast members too. Like, I don't remember anybody other than Thea from Thea.
Brenda was on there.
Brenda who?
Brandy was her daughter.
I don't remember her daughter in the show.
She was a single parent of 4 kids with 5 jobs.
That's what I'm saying. But I only remember Thea. I don't remember anybody else on this show.
And to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, if you do the research, help me out. I think this is the first time a black woman been on TV as a lead in a sitcom, her own show since Theo, as a mom. Because Wanda Sykes have had many shows, but I don't think we know she ain't never been on Mama. But and so if you don't want to say if it's Theo, it's Wanda, then I know it would be me. Because Monique, that wasn't Monique's show.
Right.
That was her daughter's show. And I think Wanda had the show where she was the auntie to the kids.
Yeah, I had to Google Thea. A feisty widow with 4 kids approaches life with humor and patience. Nothing about this show is like Thea.
No.
Especially the patience part.
The feisty part they nailed, but the widow, no.
No. I'm not a widow either. The kids have a father in this show.
And that's what I'm saying is like, in this show, your other cast members stand out. Like, they will be memorable. It won't be, not to say that you aren't going to be memorable. I'm just saying, like, they each character has a specific episode where they really, really shine. They're super memorable. They're really funny. And then it all gels together. You kill in every episode, obviously. But, like,
the sister character is going to be iconic,
yeah,
I think.
Tammy kills
Like,
her role. Absolutely kills
like-
her.
Well, we did it on purpose. We wanted to, when going forward, if I get a second season, pray to God I do, we wanted to give everybody their own episode to shine. You know, I wasn't worried about me shining. It's called the Miss Pat Show.
Right.
But the daddy have his own episode. Tammy have hers. The kids have theirs. And then we have one as a family. Wanted to make sure everybody was able to stand out. And like we had an issue where we had to switch some stuff around, and some stuff was wrote for Brandon, the oldest son, but some stuff had happened and he wasn't able to do it. And Junebug carried the shit out of that episode, which I was scared that he wasn't going to be able to do it. You know, because he's such a quiet, and you know his you know his character's not as funny as Brandon. You know, it's funny, but not they two different kids.
Right.
Junebug, that smart motherfucker. He gonna
The
hit you
kids
with-
are exactly like your kids. Like
Yeah.
the way that you wrote them, like you guys would, if you were here at the house, you'd be amazed at how much they're like the actual kids.
Yeah, Theo's character's kind of got a drier sense of humor.
drier sense of humor.
Than Brandon.
You know, always undercupping you. You're like, what did he say that?
Yeah.
But he was able to pull that shit off. You know, so we did that on purpose to really make sure everybody had their own episode. And going forward, we would do the same.
The funny, we watched 3 episodes and Nikea was in here, and the Brandon character misses some obvious things. Let's just put it that way. Nikea was just laughing his eyes. He's like, that guy is so dumb.
Nigga, that's you. That is you.
It was so great.
Oh, Nigel is so slow. He's so fucking slow. He's
Is there
so.
any chance we can do a watch party?
Yeah.
I'm working on it. But I meant
That's my most number one asked question.
I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it. I want to see if I can come in and do something during the week. You know, before it comes out, and show at least 4 episodes. We're working on it. We are. I swear we are. I definitely want to do it here because this is my second home other than Atlanta. And
Are you looking for a place? Is that the holdup?
no, you know, this is the Miss Pat show, but this is BET and Viacom shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So you got to get all types of clearance. This is they shit. You just can't be going out there showing they shit. They bought the
Right.
shit from you.
Yeah.
All they did was made it bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, just the clearance, but we're working on it.
You can only come if you show that you have a BET Plus subscription.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to show me a BT, and I don't mean no 7-day trial either, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean you bought that shit and you in it to win it.
You tell me if I'm wrong, but audience, like, you've got to sign up for BET Plus, because if there's a huge groundswell of people that sign up for BET Plus, Hollywood's going to take notice of that. And
Definitely
it's-
Viacom.
And if there isn't a groundswell, that gets noticed too. So I'm not going to say the crack babies are everything's hinging on you, but
It would
shit
make
done.
a world of difference if you actually did get the subscription and
share with your friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't share your passcode.
No.
Shit.
I meant share the images on our social media that we've posted.
Here's the thing, though. I guarantee you, if you do get a subscription, the Miss Pat show will be worth it all by itself.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the other shows that they have on there, which I'm sure are
they
great.
got some
but
great. They have some great original stuff coming too.
I posted the hey, there's 4 Plainfield chatters. You know, those town groups that's just full of drama. And so I posted, I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. And one of them was like, I never thought I'd be signing up for BET Plus, but here I am. I love Miss Pat. It was nothing but love for Miss Pat. A bunch of people didn't know you even lived here, and they couldn't believe that the town was going to be featured on BET, which, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is not the one,
You should take that first clip that Kate did when it say, I'm from Plainfield, Indiana.
Yes.
I posted that in my neighborhood community group. Oh, they just lost their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the town's going to love it. And it doesn't make the town look dumb. It doesn't make them.
Oh, no. I mean, I enjoy my neighborhood. What's cool is because I always, you remember, what was that place that Simpson lived in?
Springfield.
Was that shit real?
The city of Springfield is not based on any particular place, but that the street that they live on is an actual place. The Evergreen Terrace is a place in, I think, Seattle, Washington. Like that actual house does actually exist.
Yeah, because I always like when I think sometimes when I think about it, I was like, well, I watch animation and you hear these places and you're like, oh, they really fucking real. And then when you look at this show, this place Plainfield, Indiana, is really fucking real. I was talking to Cortland Daddy, who was in Houston, and he was like, when he worked for not United, the one that went out of business.
American?
No, American.
American's still around.
I think they just had problems or something.
They just whoop people ass. The big airline, Easton. Well, he worked for Easton, and when they got hired at United, their hub was here. They had to come here and live in Plainfield. And when I showed the clip, and he was like, what do you know about Plainfield? I said, that's where I live at. He's like, I would never thought I would ever hear anybody say they live for fucking Plainfield. I'm like, you for real? He said, this is where United put them at to stay the whole time they was in training. Plainfield. He said, "What? Don't go to Martinsville." I said, "Oh, they don't kill us no more. They done changed."
Most famous person from Plainfield, and then the lead character on F Troop.
F Troop. What is that?
It's like a 1940s TV show. That's the last most famous person from this town.
He was on. He was on what?
Yeah, he grew up on Main Street. F Troop. You never watched that on Nick at Night as a kid?
Hell no, never even heard of it.
What you say about Martinsville? They still kill us down there?
Yeah, nigga.
That was a guy from Indianapolis.
They was voting for Trump. What are you talking about? I seen a Confederate flag driving in here on one of your neighbor's trucks.
So that's his flag. He bought it from China.
I wasn't mad.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. That don't mean he's a bad person. Do the Confederate flag? I don't think that. That's his shit. I mean, that's his shit. If they want to believe those soldiers died for their rights, hey.
They didn't. They're not allowed to believe that.
It's amazing to me how many people in this union state.
Yeah, they don't understand.
It's very union too. But my husband says his coworkers are union, but they'll vote for the Republican Party, who wants to get rid of the union. But you'll use the union to keep your job. I don't know. When I see that Confederate flag,
I wasn't mad. I was just like,
oh, they was round. They was out a lot during the elections.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that Trump's organization is being indicted?
Yeah.
On what?
So anytime you're trying to bring down the top guy in an organization, you start at the lowest level. So they indicted around 3 this afternoon his accountant, and so they got him on some really weird charges. And then they're gonna try and flip him, and then they go for the next level, and then they go for the top. So they're trying to slowly. The New York was it the Manhattan DA? Was this?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, what happened was during the election, they stole the campaign funds, and Ivanka and them lied about it in the deposition. And this accountant dude knows where all the bodies are, basically. So basically, they're just going to try to put pressure on him and make his life a living hell. And they say, "Well, stop doing that if you give us this guy."
Oh, they gonna kill him first.
You can go 20 years. Oh,
like they did Jeffrey Einstein, because they was not gonna let them pictures get out on all those people who's messing with those kids. They'll kill him.
Who?
They gonna kill the accountant.
You talking about the Clintons? Trump kicked Epstein out of his condo. The Clintons were the ones that were involved in the Epstein Island. Bill was.
Trump's not a murderer.
Yeah.
He makes other people murder for him.
Einstein.
Epstein? I heard he's not dead.
I bet you. I bet he's still roaming around.
I heard that was all just a setup to get us to stop talking about that nigga.
You don't think Einstein dead? Epstein dead?
No, Einstein is definitely dead. That nigga been dead for a long.
Einstein is actually the accountant that got indicted.
Nah, I think he's dead. And if he ain't, I mean, but let me say this: you can't hide somebody like Epstein with an ugly face like that. Well, to hide Epstein, you have to really put him in a wig. I don't see. He's too ugly. He don't even make a cute woman. So I mean, people look like, well, damn, she look like Epstein.
He'd look like a French woman. One of those country French women. The very strong, prominent features.
Them
His
Russian.
face looked like a turkey's ass. The way they feathers, you know.
Why have you been looking at a turkey's ass, man?
Yeah, what are you watching on your Pornhub?
Definitely not. I've been playing a lot of
Little turkey play.
Red Dead Redemption, and I've been killing turkeys.
So what you like? What you like? Long clicks?
What?
The little thing hang out the turkey neck. Hey, that's that.
I don't want to do that
That
to
is not their clue.
Is this your mating call?
No, he like the long click, the red clicks right there hanging out the front of
He
their
walks
neck.
into Boston Market and gets hard.
You look like you.
How did we get here?
Because you somebody you like turkey ass.
Yeah, you're
No,
talking
I
about how
said
you
Jeffrey Epstein's face looks like a turkey's ass.
Then we
I
turned
didn't
it
say
into-
nothing about liking anybody's ass, licking anybody's ass. I didn't talk about long clicks.
Fucking turkey. That's where I took it.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
But you gotta admit, don't he look like a long click?
It's like a blue waffle. It's like all tinted blue. Ugh.
We gotta go.
That's enough of this.
We went
It's enough
talk
of this.
about the TV show.
August 12th. August fucking 12th. Please come see me. Please tune in to the Pat Down. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? August 12th, make sure you get BET Plus so you can watch all 10 episodes of the Miss Pat Show. And don't forget to come join me San Antonio, July 8th through the 11th at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. I need you like a old bitch need a panty liner. Okay?
Helium in Indy.
And don't forget the great I'm at Home. Helium Comedy Club. Don't you dare fucking forget. Helium Comedy Club. Naptown, I need y'all to come show up and show out before I become famous. And I have to charge y'all more next time I'm here. But come on now, because I love my city, Naptown. I need y'all July 8th through the 15th. I'm at Helium Comedy Club.
No.
I'm sorry, July 15th through the 17th, I'm at Helium Comedy Club here in Indiana. Come on, leave your kids at the house and get your ass down there so I can wet your panty liners. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.